Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications as I'm sharing everyday great contents for you. Alright guys, in this lesson we will move on with environments. So what is that environments? Let's do some explanation before taking action. Let me take my pen and my board here. Let's flew the background. Okay. During our lessons, we most of time, actually all of time, we are in our development mode, right? Development mode. Actually, this is not mode, this is environment. Okay. Basically, you can create as much as environment you can. But when it comes to best practice, we have three different environments, which is called development environment. The first one. The second one is staging environment. The third one is, we call that production, which is the final status of your project. Production environment. Alright guys. Basically, this environment is, how can I say, just for needed while you are developing your app. And when it comes to the testing, you can use staging environment. Just basically type here to test purpose environment, and this is final, what we can say here, final status of your project. Okay, this is the final version of your project, which is seen by your customers, the other people, and everybody. Okay, perfect. According to these environments, we can set variables and we can manipulate our project. All right, let's close here first of all. Okay, so how can we able to see what kind of environment are we in or not? To do that, let's go our home controller of latest project we created. Let's type here if environment, so it's not environment, we're going to use a service from our service container, which is iWeb host controller, iWeb host private with only iWeb host environment, right? You can use this interface directly. You don't need add any configuration to your program CS file, as it is come automatically in your container. But I'm trying to add it in our namespace, so that's why we have error message here. Okay, let's add it to our constructor, to our controller. Here we go. We add it here. Let's continue. If web, it came automatically anyway. Web host environment, if it's development, yeah, I want my view back here. Okay, view back dot, let's say result development. Okay, if is staging, let's say staging, alright, let's say if it's is production, what if we choose totally different another development name? So let's type here if it's, let's say, actually I'm going to use here, yep, else if, and else. Alright, let's say customized. Okay, but I also can give the name of my um, environment name. Okay, this is manually type written. Okay, let's type here result 2 environment dot environment name. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So let's go to our index file and try to see what kind of environment are we in once we run our application. Let's go to view. Now let me add here hash5 view back. We need to add sign view back dot result, and let's add a space here, result and result 2. Alright, now let's run the application and let's see the result and result 2 variable. We didn't do any changes in our variable, so we're going to get development, as you can see, development and development. Okay, let's change our environment. Let's go properties. We did these changes our previous lesson to add a different variable. Let's go debug, open debug launch profile UI, and this is our environment, guys. Now I'm going to change it to staging. Hopefully I type correct, staging. Alright, let's run the application again. As you can see, our environment has been changed. Now I'm going to make it production. By the way, when you publish your project, this key ASP net core environment automatically become production. Now I'm changing it manually to show you how we're able to reach our environment settings and informations. Alright, let's run the application. As you can see, we are in production environment right now. Let's add something irrelevant. Let's say Michael, just a random name. And now we're going to receive customized environment. Yep, perfect. I reckon you understand how we're able to change our environments and how can manipulate them. I'm gonna make it back again, development. Perfect. Development. Perfect. Let's close it. All right. Home controller. Okay. We actually add this in our controller, but what if I would like to add from my CSHTML file, then I'm using environment tag, right? Name. If it's development, I want my application to show me I am development. Okay. Or if it's production, I want my application to type here production. In the circumstances we are in development, we will see this section. Okay. Now I'm going to make this section command line. Let's run application one more time and let's see the result. I'm development. This is how we are using ASP tags to reach our environment information. All right. Previous lesson we talked about the priority of environments when it comes to compare secret and adjacent settings. Now I'm going to show you one more time here. Let me open my pen and board. Alright guys, when IConfiguration initialized to take some variable, okay, first of all, it is going to look in our environments, okay, and if IConfiguration couldn't find the key in environment, okay, it continue to look inside in secret JSON, and if it couldn't find anything again, it continue with app setting JSON. Okay. Once it find the related data, let's say for example environment, it is going to return directly to the result. Now the rest of them will be how can I say, overridden or suppressed, how you call that. Okay. What if it find the related data in secret JSON, then our data will return to our configuration and the app setting will be gone forever for this variable. Alright, I assume you understand how it's working, how our configuration variables is working. Alright, now I'm going to close this environment table as well. And also, previous lesson I already showed you how we able to send variables to our app settings JSON file. So I'm going to pass this one. If you need it, you can go back and you can see how we're able to do that. Alright guys, this is basically what the environment is and how we able to manipulate them and how we able to reach them. Alright, I'm going to finish this lesson here. If you have any question, please drop comment below the video. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.